Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan battle video. In this video we are going to take a look at which unit super attacks you can currently farm during the New Year's celebration. So there are a couple units that we can farm. We will look at the events. There are going to be a couple events that will fall away. I will quickly recap them, although we did cover them in the previous super attacks you can farm video. But I will quickly recap them for you. But we'll start off with the first event. We have a Vegeta from stage 5 in the Emerge Mysterious Monster Cell event. Pretty straightforward. Base Vegeta unit starts as an SSR. You can awaken him to a UR for a 100% chance. Dokkan awakening him makes him just a Vegeta and Trunks unit, which isn't usable. But you can use this Vegeta for pretty much any standard Vegeta unit, as long as they don't have Xeno or Angel or GT or anything like that in their name. You can pretty much use this Vegeta to cover all of those units, so you can definitely go ahead and proceed with doing so. There are a couple decent Vegetas to farm, nothing too crazy, but still a couple of decent ones, especially the transforming one that's on a couple banners right now. And of course we have a couple stronger Vegetas as well to utilize. Then if we cut back to the next event, this is one of the events that's going away. We did cover it in a previous video, but there is a Frieza final form that you can get from stage 3 of the event. Starts as an SSR Frieza final form and will awaken into a Frieza and the Army of the Dead. No need for the Frieza and the Army of the Dead unit, however the Frieza final form unit can be utilized for a couple units. So that will be for pretty much any Frieza that doesn't have Angel or GT or anything like that in their name. So this AGL Frieza final form and the Strength Frieza final form are the most common Friezas that you'll be able to farm the super attack of. The very next unit that we can farm, the Miracle of Universe 7 event, doesn't drop any farmable units. This event just drops a Master Roshi and a Tien, and an Android 18 and a Krillin. Neither of those are usable for farming the SAs of any units, so you can skip those and head straight across to the Master Roshi's new challenge event. This event drops a Master Roshi, not a unit that has a lot of other summonable cards, but the tech Master Roshi is still somewhat decent, especially for events like Ultimate Clash, and so you can utilize him there and raise his super attack. The very next event that we have is going to be the Ultimate Confrontation, the Cell games. This drops a Goku in stage 1. Base Goku's pretty usable units. We've got plenty of events that drop base Gokus, but base Goku is always a usable unit. There's a couple LRs that use a base Goku. The Tech SS3 LR and the Int God Goku both use base form Gokus as their borderline Goku. And then we also have the Super Saiyan Planet Namek Goku. He uses this Goku as, well, can use a base form Goku as SA fodder. And there's a couple other useful Gokus like the Transforming Goku, this Kaioken Goku. So realistically, he's not a bad unit to pick up and try and farm. You got a couple units that you can definitely utilize him on. And overall, I mean, it's a relatively straightforward farm. Both that and the Vegeta event both have bonus categories, so it's pretty straightforward. We also have an Androids in Action, which drops another Goku. You can utilize this Goku's base form instead if you want, same thing. But the nice thing about this Goku is that he awakens into a Super Saiyan Goku, which gives us a couple more options. This Goku will be a 100% SA usable unit. You can use him for the Int Super Saiyan Goku, the Strength Super Saiyan Goku. There are tons and tons and tons of Super Saiyan Gokus. The AGL LR Super Saiyan Goku, the Strength Super Saiyan Goku. There are tons of Super Saiyan Gokus whose super attacks you can farm with this Goku. Just make sure that they're not Angel units or Super Saiyan 2 units, and you'll have a 100% SA chance. It does require you to Dokkan awaken them, which is a little bit more work usually than we like, but it's not really too bad, and I mean it's pretty straightforward overall for you to farm and kind of go through. So yeah, Goku, pretty easy, pretty straightforward, nice and usable, a Super Saiyan 1 and a base form 1. This next event, an Android 17 and an 18 drop from. Plenty of Android 17s and 18s to farm. Make sure they don't have the future next to their name, like that Android 18 or that Android 17, and you can pretty much use them as a guaranteed 50%, or you can Z-Awaken them for a guaranteed 100%. I highly suggest using the Android 18 for the Strength 18 while you can, because Strength 18 has recently got her EZA area, and you're going to want to have her at SA 10 without using incredible gems to increase her SA level. So I definitely highly suggest that you do so. It will be for your best interest and save you a couple incredible gems, that's for sure. Then next we'll come to this event. There are two farmable units here. There's a Goku, not too interesting, but he does Dokkan Awaken into a UI Goku, or well, a Ultra Instinct Sign Goku. Not super useful, but can be used as a farmable SA unit. For the Int God Goku, you can't reuse him for this Mastered Ultra Instinct one, the AGL one, but you can use him for the Int one, which is pretty damn good. The Int one obviously recently got his EZA, so it's nice to always save a bit of Kais on the EZA units, because then when you do their event, you can raise their SA to 15 and keep some Kais afterwards, which is pretty damn cool. And then next we have, not Mystic Gohan, but we have Ultimate Gohan. There are a lot of Ultimate Gohans. Not really all of them are worth it, because a lot of them have got their EZAs and are quite outdated. But the Ultimate Gohan and Piccolo unit is pretty good. The Strength Ultimate Gohan will get a EZA at some point for sure. And there are a whole bunch of other Ultimate Gohans, which I guess you can raise the SA of if you want to use them. Maybe you're a new player. Maybe that's what you've got. So yeah, not really a super useful unit, but one that you can utilize. And then obviously some of those events you could see were going away in a couple days, so if you haven't got those events or you didn't manage to get around to them in time, a couple of new events will have jumped in to replace them. Those events are pretty straightforward. They're the Prime Battle Gohan, and there'll be the Magical Girl Fighters event. Now the Magical Girls Fighters event is not really that useful. You can't really use any of the units there. But the Prime Battle Kid Gohan, you can utilize the Kid Gohan for quite a few Gohan units. The AGL Kid Gohan being the most notable. A very, very, very incredible unit that has great defense and very good offense. And you can use him for the Int support type Gohan Kid. And there's also the Tech Gohan Kid, who's quite useful in certain events. But that's really about it. There's not too many more super attacks that you can currently farm, and that's all we know for the current events. There might be more events that come around in part 2, so just keep your eyes out on those. If there's anything super major, I will do a small update video just so you guys can obviously take notes of that. But good luck in farming all the super attacks for your units. Just remember that you can watch my video on how to save Kais, which I'll put in the description below if you wish to learn how to utilize units to save more Kais. And on a final note, there is of course this Youth Kid Gohan that you can utilize. You can use him to raise the SA of Goku Youth, but you are going to have to awaken him quite a bit to get a super solid SA raise. And that's going to be it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, leave a like if you did, or leave a comment saying you didn't. And I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, stay safe, and bye.